EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Gun.
Run again with Wright. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard carry brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
On one, ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
A carry here for Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On one, ready?
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really 2 types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands how to handle the bye better than others, but for this unit here, that is probably as good as they could have hoped. They had a clear plan, well executed. Now they have the ability for the rest of the game to play with a lead.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action here. Mahomes This one is complete to DK Metcalf. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Pushed down to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Bengals 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Get set.
A give here to Wright. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
11. Gun.
First down, Bengals.
On first and 10, Burrow. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
12, 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 9.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. all even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Yellow! Attack! Attack! Yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Chase Brown. Now an opening as the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
On 1, right? 12! 12! 12! Here we go, here we go. Stop! Right 80! Right, stop! Stop!
On 1st down, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Right in. Stop!
On the ground, this is right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's made, that's Pittman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 8.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
Oswell's kick is good. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Burrow. He's got Douglas going deep. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll find Andre Yoshivar. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
12. Here we go. 11. Dot. Right 80. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 6.
11 empty. Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
11 empty. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. This pass deflected and caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and a yard.
Attack, attack! Right. Yellow, yellow. Attack!
Here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Chris Jenkins Jr. in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Boye Mafe in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third-quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing that, Mahomes. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, I'm going.
Now Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Second down. Burrow. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Third and goal.
11, pump. Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for
to the end zone? It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. We see a lot of this. They begin the fourth quarter on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here's second and 8. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Yellow.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Demetrius Knight working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Third and long for Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. That one finds Chase. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Gun. Got. Right.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Michael,
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
that decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now Warren.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 35, here's second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Space to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. And that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10.
11 MT.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 2 at the Steelers' 33-yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Can. 11-90.
Head up. This is right. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that. The something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Yellow, yellow. My turn.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he will score again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers tack on one more to their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Big hole to the 30. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Once again, it's Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get
grind, it's 24/7. I don't settle, I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew